Happy Wednesday, everybody. We are in Central Park and we're going to be skateboarding around for about an hour, just checking out the sunset.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, that is true.
Hey, Ibrahim. Welcome to the stream, my friend.
Be very careful.
We are in Central Park and we're going to be checking out the sunset today from the park, so hope you're well.
Yeah.
Ibrahim, I'm good. I hope you're well as well. Hope you had a good Wednesday. Hey, Andrew. Good afternoon, or I should say good morning to you in Australia. Hope you're well, my friend. We are here in Central Park. We're just going to be skateboarding around for about an hour. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Jaser. Welcome. Hey, Soho Guy. Soho Guy says, yo, I listened to the Razor's Edge podcast with you in it. Oh, awesome. I hope you enjoyed it. It was the first time that I ever did some sort of a major podcast, I would say. So hopefully I did well. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Ibrahim says, I have back pain. Oh, man, that sucks. Ibrahim, well, I hope you get better soon, my friend. Jaser, welcome to the stream. Michelle, I hope you're well. Andrew, I hope you're well in Australia. And I hope everybody's doing good. We're just going to be skateboarding around for maybe an hour, checking out some of the scenery here in the park. Yeah, Michelle says Central Park is her favorite place. It's my favorite place in the city, too. Really cool views, and I really like this area. We are on 59th Street and Central Park South. Sunshine after rain, welcome. Thank you for joining. We're here at Central Park South. We're gonna explore the park a little bit after work. It's a crazy busy day today. Hopefully everybody had a good day. And I think this is my favorite part of the city, like right here, the skyline at Central Park South. Andrew says, there looks like there's a new building being built. It's near the edge. I'm not sure. Are you talking about this one, Andrew? This main one here that's called the Vanderbilt? That one's pretty cool. But anything that's being built near the edge would all include the Hudson Yards. So there's a lot of new development going on in the Hudson Yards. But hopefully everybody had a good Wednesday. This week seems to be flying by. Okay. Understood, Andrew. Hey, toilet brush. We have toilet brush salesman in the chat. Hope you're well, toilet brush. It's about 78 degrees here in the city. Hey, Lupe. Lupe, hope you're well. We're skateboarding in Central Park today. We'll probably stay in Central Park the majority of the stream. Gerald Lee says, Wall Street, hope you're having a good one. Well, I hope you're having a good one, Gerald. Always good to see you on the stream. We're gonna go to a little bit of a new area of the park today. Well, I don't think we've been to before on the stream. Hey, JD Fisher, what's up? Welcome, welcome. Hey, the Swan. The Swan is from Ireland, joining us from the beautiful country of Ireland. So here we are. This is one of my favorite spots of the park. I don't think we've been here before on the stream. JD, sunshine after rain. Lupe says, the fastest skater. Hope so. Lupe, how was your day? Hopefully everything's going good. You say such a lovely night. Yeah, it's a beautiful night here in Central Park. I don't know if you could see all of the bugs flying around in the camera. There's a ton of bugs out tonight. Not bad. Lupe says, Tom, how was work today? Work wasn't bad. It was very eventful. I probably worked from 8 o'clock in the morning till just a couple hours ago. So very busy day at work. Hope it wasn't that busy for you. Toilet brush says, yeah, bugs are visible. There's thousands here, it's crazy. Hi Revis, what's going on? How are you today? I'm doing well, thanks for asking. In America 3, what's going on? JD Fisher, how are you? Gerald Lee is asking if I saw the fireworks last night in the city. I didn't. However, I did watch the replay online. I was actually out on Long Island yesterday, so I was not in the city for most of the day. What about you, Gerald? Did you get to see him? I think there was a couple people watching him. Action Kid, I think. I was watching it on that channel. It came out really nice. Yeah, Lupe, there's a ton of bugs here tonight. So we are roughly on East 66th Street in Central Park. This is where this location is. So I hope everybody's well. Revis says, are those mosquitoes? I don't think so. I think they're like those little gnats, or whatever they're called. I think they're called gnats. But there's so many, there's like thousands. Gerald Lee says, yes, I watched the fireworks on the live stream. It was most excellent. Yeah, it was cool, and I heard it lasted about an hour too. I'm glad the city did that, you know? I don't know if you guys can see this through the lights, but you can see thousands of these bugs. It's crazy. JD Fisher, what's going on? I appreciate that, my friend. Hope you're well. The Swan, hey, what's up, the Swan? The Swan says my cats jump up onto my lap and shake themselves, and in doing so, my screen is almost always marked and dirty, so I can't see bugs. Well, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's a blessing in disguise, my friend. You can see the moon out tonight. It's pretty cool. I'll show you guys. So many bugs. ATKB. Welcome, welcome. ATKB, how are you?
When I'm at my parents, yeah, they walk right
ATKB, hope you're well. The Swan, what time is it over there in Ireland? What time you got? Lupe says such a pretty moon. I know, it's really nice out tonight. Really, really nice. It's not too hot, it's not humid either. Take a break and sit on the bench. So this is the Upper East Side, if you can see all these buildings. Wow, the Swan is over at 1:50 a.m. Wow. Well, appreciate you joining. So all of these apartments are lining the Upper East Side of Manhattan. ATKB, it does look nice. Really, really nice night. JD Fisher, what's up? There's almost like so many bugs, it's that you skate right through them and you can almost feel them. It's crazy. And we're here at the boathouse. Soho guy says, Tom, are you doing Midtown tonight? Maybe. I think we're just gonna skate around the park and the Upper west side slash east side. Soho guy, how'd you like the podcast? I don't know what they're doing down here. It looks like they're shooting some sort of film. Sunshine after rain says don't get bugs caught in your teeth. I think they're filming some sort of movie down here. Whatever it is, looks kind of cool. Toilet brush says investigate. I think there's a guy down there that like turns people away. They shoot a lot of movies on my block too, so there's always like a guy that turns people away. Lupe says, does Central Park have lightning bugs? Yeah, they do. There's actually tons of them. I saw a couple of them the other day, but I think they're mainly during like really, really hot climate. So maybe in August we'll get them. Soho guy says, yeah, Wall Street, your hunger for the game is up there. Keep being hungry for more. Appreciate that. So I'm glad you liked it. It was my first time doing a podcast, so I wasn't sure how I would do. But I appreciate you listening, my friend. And thank you for giving me honest feedback too. JD Fisher says, be a detective. The Soho guy says, chasing that paper. Yes, yes indeed. Hey, Zap Allen. Zap Allen says, hello, Tom. Well, hello, Zap Allen. Appreciate you being here. We're just skateboarding around Central Park / walking around. And we'll check out some live music over here. And we are near the boathouse, where you can rent these boats and paddle around. JD says, you're the best, Tom. You're the best, my friend. I really like these two buildings down here. Andrew, I think it is La Bamba. So I'm not sure how good the service is from up here, but I believe they're having an entire sort of like a dance, maybe like a meetup group or a salsa meetup group, perhaps. Oh wow, I wish NYC Cherry Group was here. Check out all these guys. This is cool. Ireva says, do you know how to play the guitar? I don't. Sunshine says, I hear La Bamba. Yeah, it's probably La Bamba. Hey, we have Reels. So Reels had a great stream today from California. I was watching it at work, which is pretty cool. So what's up, Reels? Everybody go check out Reels. And it looks like there's a rollerblading meetup group here in Central Park. Sunshine After Rain says a salsa dancing meetup. You're probably right. Look at all these rollerbladers, guys. There's so many more coming. There's probably like at least 100, at least. Reels, in the stream, the water looks so clear, man. It makes me want to go to Cali. Wow, this is so sick. Look at this guy's dog is in his backpack. Does everybody see that? That's so cool. That guy has his dog on his back. That's so funny. Look at this. This guy's dog is on his back. That's awesome. Wow. There must be like hundreds of rollerbladers tonight. This is crazy. Yeah, Real says roller derbies are fun to watch. So aggressive. Reals, you and me both. He says the dog is living better than me. Living better than me too.
Yeah, if you want to do stuff like this, it's a good start.
They just keep coming. Look at all these rollerblades. They just keep coming. This is so sick. All right, everybody, I guess we'll head out and we'll skateboard to the Swan. That was a great stream. So the Swan, if you read his comment, he says, skateboarder, the night you accidentally ran into the people in Central Park playing and dancing to all kinds of music was the best I've ever seen. I believe that was not Central Park. The Swan, that may have been, it was either Riverside Park or it was, why am I blanking on the name? It was either Riverside Park or it was Washington Square Park. But I think it was the Silent Disco. Swan, are you talking about the Silent Disco? Lupe says, Tom, can you ride a unicycle? No, I cannot, unfortunately. Lena Sandoval is a whole club of folks, absolutely. Hey, Malohawk. Yeah, Malohawk says the sim characters. Yeah, that was so funny. Malohawk pointed out that all those people look like sim characters. That was hilarious. I never played that game, but I remember kids in high school playing it. It's nuts. That's funny. You never know what you're going to see in New York. Toilet Bush says, Skate Bro, can you ride goofy as well as regular? Yes, but it's very uncomfortable for me. I can, but it's like really, really uncomfortable. Andrew says he's disappointed in me that I can't ride a unicycle. Well, maybe that'll be the new thing. I'll learn to ride a unicycle, and we'll get it done. But I appreciate all the new people joining the stream. We've had a lot of new viewers over the past couple weeks. Alright, so we'll get off at one of my favorite spots, as we always go to this spot when we're in Central Park. Malahawk says, can you rollerblade? I don't think I've ever tried. What about you, Malahawk? So here we are, one of my favorite spots in Central Park. The Swan says, no, they were playing all types of music in the park. The Swan, I'm trying to remember what that was. Lena Sandoval, what's going on, my friend? Says, how can you manage to skate and record? It's extremely difficult. That's actually not difficult. I don't know. Maybe I'm just so used to skating that it's not that bad. Riva says, that's pretty. City lights. Yeah, it's beautiful here. This is my favorite place in Central Park, especially at night. Hey, NYC Cherry Groove is here. NYC Cherry Groove, we were just talking about you. We just ran into probably hundreds of rollerbladers at the rollerblader meetup, and it looked pretty cool. Looked pretty cool. Sunshine After Rain says, this view is beautiful tonight. The Swan says, this is fabulous. I'm surprised that somebody somewhere isn't making a fortune out of all this beauty. The Swan says he's like an octopus on that skateboard. Lupe says, oh my gosh, this is so gorgeous. Yeah, this view is really, really amazing. Lena Sandoval, anytime. Anytime. I always love to have you guys here. NYC Cherry Groove, we saw a massive rollerblade meetup. NYC Cherry Groove says, Tom, you know you could follow them. Maybe one night we'll do that. We'll meet up with the rollerbladers and we'll cruise around the city with them. NYC Cherry Groove. Hope you had a good day today. I think it may be a little too dark to go on the rocks, so we'll just head out, skateboard around. Reels, have a good flight. Have a safe one. Get home safe. Reels was in Santa Monica today. Looked amazing. ATK Beast is one of those two tower buildings on the west side. Those were, I believe that was one of the famous buildings that John Lennon lived in. Probably NYC Cherry Groove could provide a little bit more clarity on that, but I believe that's what those two buildings are. There's so many bugs here. Andrew says he's gone couch shopping, be right back. Lupe, I'm sure if you visit New York, you could visit one of these buildings. Or at least just walk around so you could see them. If we, Toilet Brush says it'd be exciting if Tom could catch up with the rollerbladers. So let's put it this way: if we see the rollerbladers tonight again, we'll follow them around for a bit. We'll see where they go. It's a beautiful night for a skateboard, everybody. Here in Central Park. So let's do this. Let's skateboard to 59th Street and then we'll go to Midtown. Malahawk says one good thing about Cali is that since it's drier, there's not as nearly as many bugs. So true. Hey JD. Hi Revis. Yeah, if we see him, we'll say what's up. Definitely. Hey, Fernando. We've got another skater here. Nice. These guys get crazy speed toward the brush. Longboarders. Some guy, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. We're skateboarding around Central Park. We're actually about to exit the park. Alright, and we'll exit right here on 59th Street. Alright, so now we're at 59th Street, Columbus Circle. Hey, 3D Planet 100. What's going on? Welcome to the stream. Skateboarding around Central Park a little bit. Some guy, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Lupe. The Swan says, years ago out fishing, the bugs would eat me as I'd be on the side of the river. Damn. NYC Cherry Groove says, Tom, if you were wondering, the Swan and I go way back. His name is Okay. The Swan says, wow, amazed by the buildings. Yeah, Columbus Circle is a nice area. And this is 220 Central Park South right here. ATKB says, this is neat to watch the other rollerbladers. Yeah, it's cool. I like it too. So this is the Time Warner Centers where they have the Mandarin Oriental Hotel, the Whole Foods, and there's a big mall in this building too. So we might as well skateboard down Broadway. Toilet Brush says you should get a longboard. Yeah, I see a lot of people doing that crazy stuff on the longboards. I don't think I would ever do that. Soho guy says, would I ever want to place in 220? I mean, if I had the money, I guess. So this is what Soho is talking about. Excuse me. Soho's talking about this building, 220 Central Park South, and it's on Billionaires Row. And it's a really crazy ultra luxury apartment building. Hey, Fernando's here. What's up, Fernando? The Swan, exactly. No broken bones, no thanks. Some guy says he's never mastered the skateboard. I mean, there's always time to do so. Always time to do so, the Swan. I mean, some guy. All right, we'll get back on the board here. J.D. Fisher, you could skate, nice. So this is Columbus Circle, 59th Street. Now we are making our way downtown on Broadway. Toilet Brush says you need to get the surf skate trucks for the surfing effect. They're a bit more costlier than normal trucks. You know, Toilet Brush, that may be a good idea. However, I would probably only use them if I'm at the beach, skateboarding on the boardwalk. But in the city, if the trucks are too loose, it could be a bit dangerous. But that's a good idea, Toilet Brush. The Swan says my daughter's skateboard is upstairs and it stays there. No skating for me. That's funny. The Swan, you have to. Is it because she doesn't want to skateboard, or you don't let her? And as always, everybody, appreciate you watching the stream. There's a lot of new people here. I'm getting notifications, so thank you so much for watching. NYC Cherry Groove says you always skateboard with light trucks. I mean, I guess for me it just really depends if I'm in Long Beach, if I'm skateboarding on the boardwalk. Lupe says 212 subs. Oh, I appreciate that, everybody. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, Toilet Brush says it wouldn't work with your live streaming. It might make the viewers wheezy. That's funny, the Toilet Brush. Oh, the Swan says she doesn't use it anymore. JD Fisher says 30 viewers, make sure to subscribe. Oh, thank you, appreciate that. ATKB, maybe you should try it. So the trick is, if you want to start skateboarding, you have to start out on the grass, because if you fall down on the grass, you won't get hurt. So right here by the Late Show with Stephen Colbert, we always talk about on the stream how he's probably, I mean, he's not my favorite host, but we won't go down that rabbit hole today. So this is this famous Hope monument here. Zap Allen, how are you? Some guy. Because they got the lights out fancy. Yes, they do. And I've been noticing a lot more traffic than normal here in the city. A lot more traffic than normal. ATKB says you have balance issues. I mean, you could always get better at it. And they're doing a lot of construction on the UBS building here, so it's very difficult to maneuver around. You know, we'll skateboard over to the east side. I haven't been over to the east side, Midtown East, in a while. Zap Allen says New York City is back. I mean, I think it's getting there. It may not be 100%, but it's definitely getting there. Seems like every building is under construction, has all scaffolding. Yikes. He was going fast. Hopefully someone doesn't need a bus. Do people still use that term? I hope someone doesn't need a bus. Or maybe that's just a cop thing. I don't know. All right, so we're here by the Metropolitan Museum, or MoMA, excuse me. We're here by MoMA. Toilet brush. Toilet brush says bus equals ambulance. The Soho guy says, yeah, Tom, you don't need to say more. I totally agree with you. Best to avoid the rabbit hole. Absolutely. Yeah, bus is like an ambulance. So when people would get shot or something like that, you'd say, like, get him a bus. You got to get him a bus. So we're coming up on 5th Avenue. So we're on 5th Avenue near the Microsoft store. And it actually looks like it's closed. I'll show you guys in it. Maybe they're closing it down, I don't know. Toilet brush salesman says police and fire still use the term. The Swan says people here blesses themselves every time an ambulance passes. I think that's a good thing, the Swan. Then they it's kind of a bad thing about the next person the next day. So we're on 5th Avenue at the Microsoft store, and it looks like they're closing it down. Zap Allen says, oh my God, I hope they're not closing it down, but it sort of looks like they're closing it down. We'll cross the street and we'll see what it looks like inside. I could tell there's a lot more people coming back to the office. Yeah, some guy says they have tents set up inside. I don't know what it's for, but they have tents nonetheless. Inside here is so beautiful. I don't know if you guys could see in the window, but I mean, just look at the architecture inside this place. And this place is called the University Club. Yeah, Lupe, isn't it beautiful? Like, check this out. I mean, maybe it's just because I'm a junkie for architecture, but inside this place, it looks amazing. It's very similar. I'm not sure if anybody's been inside the New York Athletic Club, but it looks very similar in here. Yeah, some guy says fancy. Jump up and down skateboarders so we can see. I mean, I'll put the camera high, but that's about as good as I'm gonna do. Zap Allen says, lifestyle of the rich and famous. Yeah, I mean, I can only imagine how much it must cost per, what is it, like the yearly fee? Maybe they do it similar to like a country club where some people spend, you know, tens of thousands of dollars just to be a part of these clubs. So it's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy for sure. So this is the St. Regis Hotel, which is a very famous hotel. NYC Cherry Groove says the New York Athletic Club is good food. NYC Cherry Groove, I've been there one time for like a charity event. Yeah, Soho guy says, imagine the fees Wall Street. The fees, yeah, it must be nuts. So I know like a lot of country clubs out on Long Island. Like some of these people pay $50,000 plus just to be a part of the golf sort of activities. NYC Cherry Groove, do you know how much the cost is for the New York Athletic Club? Or is it on like an invitation type thing? Malahawk says, reminds me of the common room. Malahawk said, yeah, Malahawk, I didn't watch Harry Potter, but I'm definitely gonna Google it to see if there's similarities, for sure. right, here we go. Here's the Microsoft store. You know what? Maybe they're just cleaning it. Maybe they're just doing a deep clean. Lupe says, is Williamsburg a good place to stay for a week? I think it's a fantastic place to stay. NYC Cherry Group says original members and pro athletes get in free, but I suppose around 20,000. Wow. I don't know if I'd ever spend 20 grand on, I don't know. I guess it just really depends, because if you're doing business and you need the connections, maybe it's just a place to socialize. So 20 grand, it's probably just like 20 grand for the networking opportunities. It's sort of how I think about going to an Ivy League school. You know, if you're gonna go to Harvard or Yale or Princeton or Cornell, you're really paying for the networking opportunities as well, because the most powerful people in the world go to those schools. And this is Jeffries, the Jeffries building. Soho, guys, is 20K for networking is a good deal. Yeah, I guess it depends on who you're networking with, for sure. So Jeffries, during the pandemic, a lot of their employees were very, very burnt out. So they gave their employees a choice of a free Peloton bike, or I forget what the other option was, but it was sort of like an option just to keep everybody happy, because all of the analysts and the associates and managing directors were so burnt out from working 80-hour weeks. Yeah, Soho guy says, I think of it as an investment strategy for sure. I actually like the Jeffries building a lot. It's extremely skinny at the top. Some guy says, yes, Peloton, love mine. Help me get into shape. So some guy, you really like the Peloton? Like, tell us about it. But do you think you'll continue to use it for a prolonged period of time? I remember during the pandemic, everybody was obsessed with those things. So now we're gonna head over to Park Avenue, and we're gonna go to my favorite building, as you guys know, is the Seagram building. And this little atrium plaza at BlackRock and Evercore, I used to sit in here all the time too and do some work. So a lot of the times, whenever you're building a massive building in the city, if you allocate some space for quote unquote public space, you know, you'll get a little bit of a tax break. So here we are across the street from the Seagram building, which we've been to many times before on the streams. And this is my favorite building in the entire city. Soho guy says kettlebells are boss if you work it hard. Yep, that's true. Malahawk says the architecture of the University Club building is a Renaissance revival, it says online. Wow. Sunshine After Rain says that's where you worked. I worked in that building sometimes. Some guy says yes, had it for 2 years. Wow. If you like structured workouts, it's nice. Oh, but some guy says, remember, I'm a biker. This car's caught in the middle of the street. He's not doing anything. And it's convenient. I understand that. I could see. I think maybe it just depends on the type of person you are. I don't think I could ever sit on a bike that's stationary and sort of just bike around in my house. I think I would need to get outside a little bit more. But I mean, they look super cool, those things. NYC Cherry Groove says, according to the newspapers, athletic club is $8.5K initiation and $3,000 following a year. Plus, I suppose you need to spend money in the dining room. So NYC Cherry Groove, that sounds like a good deal in comparison to what we were talking about. Hey, Orland Edwards, good evening, everybody. Good evening. Good to have you here. Also, you have to be invited in. Got it. Makes sense. So NYC Cherry Groove, are you going to send me an invite? Send me an invite. I'll go. I don't know if I pay that money, but NYC Cherry Groove says he's not a member. I was there one time. It was like a charity thing, but it was also had to do with a soccer team they have. I think they have their own soccer team, New York Athletic Club. So now we're on Lexington Avenue in East 53rd Street. Hey, Out and About. What's up? Out and About is here. ATKB says yes. So the Seagram building is one of my favorite buildings of all time. Some guy says try it in a store for free when they open. I also use Zwift for indoor bike training. It's basically like virtual world biking. Interesting. With other people. They even have Central Park mapped out. No way. That's crazy. That's really crazy. Out and About, what's going on? Malahawk says, what if you get invited and it was totally weird and there was like sheeps hanging on the walls? I'm not sure. I'd assume that would be pretty awkward. Check out this piece of artwork here in this building. Pretty cool. And here you can get the 4, 5, and 6 trains, I believe. No, the 6, the E, and the M, excuse me. Well, thank you everybody for watching. Thanks to all the new viewers. And appreciate everybody being here. Whoa, that building looks so sick. We're gonna turn around and check this one out. That one looked crazy. So we're here at Lexington Avenue Station at 53rd Street. Sunshine, no problem. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it.
We should have taken that one because going up I rely on your taxi fee.
There's a lot of traffic headed uptown. Check out this building, guys. This thing looks really cool. Wow. It's called the Hue. Interesting. Cool. So now we're on East 54th. Lupe says, what did you eat for dinner? I didn't eat dinner yet. Orland Edwards says, appreciate the live stream, Tom. Always good to be here. Well, always good to have you here. What about you, Lupe? What are you eating? I think I may cook something tonight. I haven't been cooking recently, so I think I want to cook tonight. This building has a really cool lobby too. The atrium at 875. Swan, take it easy. Thank you for being here, my friend. Always appreciate you being on the streams. Have a good sleep. Swan is joining us from Ireland. So we'll check out the Seagram building. It's my favorite building in the city. Hey, Lena Sandoval. This is my favorite spot in the city. It has a really, really nice view. Sunshine after rains is a beautiful place, I would agree. Soho guy says, hey Tom, don't you think the Seagram building would make a good condo conversion? I do think so. I think I've been in this building a couple times. It's really, really commercial though. Like they would have to make it condos, but I think that will be a good idea for sure. Need a hovercraft to go over the water like in Back to the Future. Yes, we do. So there's actually a restaurant in this building, the Seagram building. This place is so peaceful just to sort of come here and sit down. Some guy says, see if you can turn that skateboard into a skimboard. That's funny. I couldn't imagine living at the very top of this building. But yeah, the Seagram building is built so far back from the street that it's awesome. Aya Vlogs is here. Says hello everyone, and Tom. If I am not mistaken, I saw you last night in my stream. Yes, I was there. We were hanging out, we were having a good time. So I appreciate you being here as well. We're skateboarding around a little bit tonight, and we are on Park Avenue. And it's always good to see you, Aya. Everybody, please check out her channel. Very, very good. And we'll head out. We'll skateboard to the Vanderbilt building, so we'll go all the way down here, and we'll go to this building right here, Vanderbilt. There's a lot of police officers out tonight, from what I've noticed. Hey, Film Mission, what's going on? Film Mission says they need to leave public place so they go taller. Interesting. So you're talking about they have to leave more space for the public? Is that what you're saying? Interesting. Aya Vlogs says, Tom. Oh, thank you, Aya. Are you from here? Yes. So I'm from Long Island, New York, in Massapequa. South Shore, Long Island. But I come from a very Irish-Italian background. Lights indicate occupancy. Yes. Very good point, NYC. Soho, guys, says 432 is cool because at any given time, there ain't too many people there. Interesting. And I think a lot of people just buy these big apartment buildings just as like trophy apartments. I don't even think they're there half the time. Some guys just forget about it. I wish the Swan was still here. This is one of his favorite buildings. Ah, Film Mission, that's a good point. That's why Trump Tower has a huge park. Yeah, so they put the public spaces in the buildings, so potentially they get some sort of a tax break. Interesting. Interesting. Is that Elmo? I don't know what it's called. But I know the artist, his name is Cause. It's like a very famous artist. Soho guy says that's the best part of being rich. Assets rich and cash poor. Yeah, these people seem like they're never even in New York. Just they buy the buildings. Aya Vlog says Pink Panther. I know it looks like it, but supposedly it's a very, very famous artist, and those are very, very popular. So there used to be one of the characters was in my old office, which was at 1166 Avenue of the Americas. Yeah, Soho guy, Cause, right? Is that how you pronounce it? ATKB says you think it's Elmo. I mean, it sort of looks like it, doesn't it? I mean, you can't argue that it doesn't at least look like Elmo a little bit. Alright, so we finally made it to Grand Central Station. This is the Hemsley building. Soho guy says, I own a life-size Cause. That's insane. I wish there was a way for you to post that picture here. I want to see it. Aya Vlog says, how to be fluent and become like New Yorker accent. Sounds so good. Oh, I appreciate that. Appreciate that, Aya Vlogs. Hey, Lena Sandoval's still here. So we're at the Hemsley building. Some guy says you just realized the street signs. Yeah, so Park Avenue is very famous for Wall Street, all the hedge funds. Back in the day, all the big banking and financial sector used to be downtown on Wall Street, but now the majority of them are actually here on Park Avenue. ATKB says could pass for Elmo for me. Same here. Lena Sandoval says there's a lot of nice buildings in New York. Totally agree. So we're on the back side of Grand Central Station. Very close to the new Vanderbilt building. Oh, I appreciate that, Max. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, Max. Appreciate that. Glad to have you here, and I'm glad that you're enjoying the stream. And this looks like a new restaurant. I've never seen this one here before. NYC Cherry Groove says, Tom, do you find that the accents vary on Long Island? Yes. I would say the further you go out to Suffolk County, it gets different. It's very, very heavy. South Shore Long Island is very distinct as well. But honestly, I don't really even notice it. I don't notice really how people talk too much. I guess I noticed it on my grandmother, but my grandmother's from Ozone Park, Queens. sit down for a second on Vanderbilt. This is a beautiful, beautiful building. The lobby looks unreal. I don't know how it turns out on the stream, but in person it looks beautiful here. Check this place out. Get a load of this. This place looks so cool. Say park the car in the yard. That's not New York. I think that's I think that's Rhode Island, if they say that weird. So this is the new Vanderbilt building. Looks awesome. Wow, I really want to go in here.
1, 2, 3. That's so similar size one, one big one.
Yeah, Boston, right? I don't think that's New York. Rhode Island, I don't know. Yeah, I think that's like a Rhode Island thing. I don't think that's New York. The only thing I get when I travel, like coffee, they think we say it different. I don't know. Soho guy says, can you go in? I don't think we can, honestly. Oh, they reopened this. So this Campbell Apartments, this is a really amazing place. So if anybody wants to Google this, Google Campbell Apartments in Grand Central Station, and the place is beautiful in there. It's unbelievable. I was in there a couple times with some clients before the pandemic, and I've never seen a more beautiful place. So Campbell Apartments, 42nd Street, Grand Central Station. Google it, look at some of the pictures, and let me know what you think. West Coast accent way different from East. Some guy, that's so funny. Who says that? Is that oh man, I have his picture in my head right now. Looks like there's a lot of fancy people going on over here. This place looks so cool. Wow, maybe we can go in. Maybe we can go in. Oh, Larry the Cable Guy. Yes. NYC Cherry Group, Tom, you only have only with a few words. Yes, I've heard that. Yeah, I mean, I don't really notice it at all, honestly. Hiya Vlogs, good night, have a good one. Wow, look at these guys. Hey, Destiny. We can go in. Oh, it's locked, Soho. Soho guy, unfortunately this is locked, so we can't go in. NYC Cherry Group. Yeah, NYC. I mean, We saw you on Fernando's stream. I heard you talking. He didn't seem just normal guy, I guess. But then again, I'm not good at that stuff at all. I took a speech class in college, and the professor could pick out every single like tonality of everything. It was crazy. But I don't really notice any of that stuff.
I actually.
Some guy says, "You know that I'm from the South," in the first two words. Well, actually, I do work with one guy from Southern Florida, but he's not, and he sounds very Southern. Does anybody have the time? It's a beautiful night out here. I'm having a good night. It was a crazy day at work, so I felt like we got some good exercise for sure. Hey, Destiny, what's going on? Some Brooklyn people saw Neighborhood. Yeah, they're like, oh, we got the Neighborhood, yeah. $10.15. Florida's not the South. I would consider Florida the South, in my opinion. I love Florida. I want to move there. Hey, Lady Orleans. So we're at the New York Public Library. Ibrahim, what's going on? Destiny Calderon, how are you? Destiny, hope you're having a good day. Or a good Wednesday night. I can't believe it's already gonna be Thursday. This week is flying by. All right, we made it to Bryant Park. It's already gonna be Thursday. Really, really crazy. Take a walk around Bryant Park. Hey. Maybe Bryant Park is closed. It looks pretty closed. Hey Ibrahim, what's going on? Tom, any plans for Father's Day? I do not have any plans for Father's Day. What about you, Lady Orleans? Anything crazy for Father's Day? Some guy says to use a fitness app to track your riding. No, but I probably should. I think I probably knock out a good 10 miles a day, at least. One night on the stream we did 30 miles. I don't know how that's possible, but the stream lasted 4 hours. Oh, is the music sponsored by Salesforce this year? It's usually sponsored by Bank of America. Wow, that's crazy. Some guy, what fitness app would you recommend? Ibrahim says if Alabama is southern, I would definitely say Florida is southern. I would too. Sweet, I use Strava to track mileage, heart rate, elevation. All right, let me take a screenshot of this, and I'll definitely use it. Lady Orleans, do you have any plans for Father's Day? Oh yes, weekend at the beach and barbecues. Cool. That's awesome. Lady Orleans, you're in New Jersey, right? If I remember correctly. So usually this is sponsored. Usually it's sponsored. Excuse me. By Bank of America. But it looks like it's sponsored by Salesforce. No, NYC Cherry Groove. We're streaming for 4 hours. We did 30 miles in 4 hours, not 40 hours. That'd be nuts. I wonder what they're doing. Oh, is this like a welcome back to the office? Maybe they're doing like a Salesforce welcome back to the office type thing. Yeah, Lupe, this is Bryant Park. But usually they have the Bank of America Festival here, where it's like outdoor music, but it looks like it's sponsored by Salesforce this year. Lady Orleans says, yes, New Jersey, and hitting the shore for the weekend. Nice. God bless you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Hey, Destiny Calderon, welcome. Oh my God, NYC Cherry Groove. You know someone streaming for 10 days? Jeez. Hey, Jessica Santiago, how are you? NYC Cherry Groove. Do you know what this is here at Bryant Park? Because it's usually sponsored by Bank of America. But it looks like it's all Salesforce. Which I was going to work at Salesforce. Hey, what's up, Jessica Santiago? Hope you're well. Hope you had a good Wednesday. We made it through half the week. It's really beautiful here. Jessica Santiago. Jessica, I feel like this week flew by. I feel like yesterday was Monday. Hey, check out all of this artwork here. This artwork is really, really cool. Wow. Wow, check out this one. This looks like the Starry Night, but of the New York City skyline. That's kind of creative. Ibrahim says, I'm busy, so the time goes by fast. Potentially. Yeah, the artwork is really nice here. Like really, really cool stuff. Wow. Hey, Sunshine, New York, what's going on? We're in Bryant Park checking out some of the artwork. Here, let's take a look at some of the ping pong players. So right ahead is the New York Public Library, the main one. Probably the most beautiful library on the planet. Toilet Brush says, Tom, look up the Great Saunter. Okay, I'll check it out. Sunshine New York says this is Mod Squad. Absolutely. Hey, Jessica. Soho Guy says the artwork was a cool mashup. Yeah, it was really nice. Hey, Felix. Felix, haven't seen you in a while. Hey, Felix. Fernando says it's picnic performances at Bryant Park all through the summer. Nice. Toilet Brush says, Skate Bro, you should try and attempt the Great Saunter around the edge of Manhattan, but on your skateboard. I'm gonna have to look up what that is. Hopefully it's not dangerous. Felix, what's going on? ATKB, how are you? Sunshine New York, hope you're well. We're just taking a break here in Bryant Park. It looks really nice here at night. And the Empire State Building looks beautiful from the park too at night. Boogie Bob caught a person casually taking a selfie on stream, but a selfie before selfie got a new meaning. Interesting. Yeah, Jessica, perfect night for Bryant Park. Yeah, it's really, and they're watering the grass. I think this is gonna look really cool during the day. So Salesforce always makes things look really nice. They call their employees their Ohana, because their CEO, Mark Benioff, he traveled to Hawaii and he loved it so much that he nicknames his employees the Ohana. Yeah, Lady Orleans, that was confusing. Tom, it's a 32-mile trek around the outer edge of Manhattan. Last 12 hours, walking commuter did it. 12 hours to do 32 miles? I think I could do it way faster than that. Oh, well, I'm on a skateboard and he's walking. Maybe we'll do it. We'll check it out. I'll do it one day, Toilet Brush. I'm gonna look it up and we'll do it. I feel like all of us can knock out 32 miles pretty fast, I believe. Yeah, Toilet Brush, I'm in. If it's safe and I could ride a skateboard, we'll do it. We'll do it sometime before the summer ends. All right, we'll get back on the skateboard and let's go to 34th Street. So that's another thing on my bucket list. Well, I guess not my bucket list. but I really want to learn to play ping pong like extremely well. So check out all of this honey. This is all organic honey here in Bryant Park, and oils and things like that. Sunshine New York says you love Tom's camera. Appreciate that, Sunshine New York. Hopefully you had a good day. Sunshine After Rain says, yes, Tom, it'd be an adventure if you skateboard the Great Salto. Is it safe? I'm gonna have to look it up. If it's crazy, like over obstacles, I don't know if I'm gonna do that. So long as it's safe and we're not gonna get any sustained injuries, then I'm in, we're game. Super Friend says, you play ping pong. So Fernando, in my old office, we used to have really, really nice ping pong tables, but I would always lose. I'd be the worst. So I'm really looking forward to learning how to play it the proper way. Sunshine New York says she had an awesome day. Hope you as well. Yeah, I had a good day. Pretty good. Long hours at work, but you know, the week's flying by. What else could we say? Oh, Sunshine After Rain says I'd have to walk some parts. So I would assume, Sunshine, that, what is it? You have to walk up stairs and stuff like that? When I go home, I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna see if we can do it. Because 32 miles isn't bad. On a skateboard, we could easily do that within 4 hours. So this building right in front of us is the Bank of China, and you can see the moon right there. Some guy says everybody's working for the weekend. Sometimes so it's weird with me. I feel like the majority of the time I love work and I'm super excited. But then other times I'm like, oh my God, I'm dealing with these projects and these people that are crazy. Hopefully none of my clients are watching the stream. I love you guys. Anyway, hey, Super Friend says my sis and bro and cousins and nephews are all very good. Oh, ping pong players. Oh, that's so sick. I want to learn how to play. I've been watching YouTube videos, like how to play, but I'm not talented at it at all. Hey, Sunshine New York, take it easy. Thank you for joining. Toilet brush. Zap Allen says, China, yes indeed. Is anybody watching the G7 summit? Is that what it's called? G7? Did you see Joe Biden? He actually got lost. He forgot where he was. He got lost in some cafe. Not political, I'm just saying it was very funny. I saw it on Reddit yesterday. Some guy says Forrest Gump was good at ping pong, but he also said life's a box of chocolates. Interesting. Jessica Santiago says Super Friends in the City. Just got out of Walmart. Super Friends in the City, just out Wally Green. He plays ping pong. He's famous in China. Wow. Zap Balance is a beautiful building. Yes, it's the New York Public Library. Check out Wally Green. He is famous playing ping pong in China. I'm gonna check that out. So everybody, my phone may die. I'm on 10%. G7 Summit, yes. I know, Film Mission, what a mess. It was crazy. And not being political, but I'm just saying it was crazy. So I saw this video on Reddit, and Joe Biden actually forgot like where he was, and his staffers had to come get him, and he was like chilling with people. He was like chilling with people in this random cafe. It was so funny. Oh, that's so cool. They play cards in the park. That's awesome. Super Friend says, let's play in Bryant Park. Oh, my, Fernando, if you want to, I'm so down. but I haven't played in 2 decades. I stopped when I started playing tennis. Okay. Come here and I'll lend you my power bank. I think we're just gonna stream until the phone dies. To the left, President Biden. Funny. But yeah, if anybody wants to play some ping pong in Bryant Park, yeah, he's a cool cat, 79-year-old, cool cat, cool guy. I'm not political at all. I don't know anything about politics. So I just thought, I'm just saying it was funny. I'm not saying he's a bad guy, good guy. I'm just saying the video was hilarious. If you go on Reddit, it's this whole thing, and he's just, and it's kind of cool because he's just hanging out with random people at the cafe when the G7 summit's going on. He's like, yeah, I'm not gonna hang out with you guys. I'm just gonna hang out with normal people drinking some coffee at the cafe. But then again, I would probably do the same exact thing in all fairness. Soho guy, thank you for joining the stream. Some guy says they were supposed to have a dedicated person directing him where to go. Okay, well, it makes sense. Jessica Santiago says, yes, tennis competition, Super Friends in the City versus Wall Street Skate Bro. Okay, I'll do that. I'm pretty good at tennis, but just not good at ping pong. But if anybody wants to play ping pong in Bryant Park, let me know. I'm always here. Tom, can you walk to the left a little more? Yes. So I'm assuming you're talking about the Bryant Park Grill. Oh, look at this place. This place is cool. What's going on, everybody? Oh, I think this is the Bryant Park camera. So I think there's a live stream of Bryant Park, so maybe you guys could see me on here. Lupe says you're watching the Bryant Park camera. That's so funny. Some guy, yeah, come. If anybody wants to play ping pong in Bryant Park, let's do it. If you guys see me, let me know. Take a screenshot. I'm there, Lupe. I want to see. Can you screenshot? I don't know how you could send it to me. YouTube should have a platform where it's like a messaging platform where you could just like send people messages. I don't know, maybe they'll do it someday. Yeah, some guy. Pong is a very old game. So if you take any sort of computer programming class, like Python, like that's the first game you build is Pong. It's like the little plank of wood hitting the ball. I built that in Pygame. But they do that, that's like computer science 101. That's the first thing you learn in computer in Python, is building those games. So everybody, I'm on 10% battery. So if I go out here, you know why. But I appreciate everybody joining the stream as always. And to all the new viewers, thank you. To all the old viewers, thank you. I'm right here at the Bank of China. Hey, Out and About, what's up? Out and About says, where are you going now? I'm probably gonna go to 34th Street, Herald Square, and then I'm gonna skateboard uptown, back home, and we'll call it a night. So I wonder, does anybody know if you have to bring your own stuff at Bryant Park? Because maybe they make you bring your own paddle and your own ping pong ball. If that's the case, I don't have any of that, so that may be our first issue. Jessica, good night. Have a good one. In ping pong, it is a backhand that is aggressive. Okay. I just want to be able to hit it over the thing a couple times. Yeah, maybe the people at Bryant Park give it to the people, but then again, I don't know. Some guy, right? I just want to keep it on the table. I just want to be able to hit it back and forth. What is that called? Volleying, I think? Volley it back and forth. I think that's what it's called, volley or rally or something. NYC Cherry Group says you could buy basic paddles pretty cheap. You can probably get them off of Amazon, right? I'd assume. No problem, ETKB. Always a pleasure having you. Yeah, this was fun. Thanks everybody for joining. We're right here at the Macy's. Rallying, yes. Fernando says your father played ping pong. That's cool. Zap Allen, thank you so much. Jessica, good night. Thank you so much. We're right here at the 2-hour mark, so I think I'm gonna call it a night, but once again, thank you so much for joining. I had a great time. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream of Central Park through the east side of Manhattan. Appreciate everybody subscribing to the channel. Appreciate all the viewers, old and new. And as always, we'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good Thursday. Have a good Thursday. Yeah, Thursday tomorrow. Depending on where you are. Out and about, take it easy. Some guy, thank you so much. I'll leave you off with the Empire State Building. Film Mission, always good having you. NYC Cherry Group says volleying is not allowed because the ball must hit your side first. Oh, okay. Gerald Lee, always good to have you here. Lupe, good night, have a good one. Jessica Santiago. Fernando, thank you so much. NYC Cherry Groove, thank you for being here. Always good to have you. Good talking to everybody. Film Mission. Lena Sandoval, thank you so much for joining. ATKB, as always. Toilet Brush, thank you so much. Super Friends, yes. Tom the Great Saunter. Okay, let me take a screenshot of this so I'll remember. I'm gonna look it up and then we'll do it. We'll do it this summer. So long as it's safe and we're not going to sustain any bodily injuries, I'm game. All right, everybody. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. And I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one.